Bada bing, bada boom. I believe that we're here and it's begun.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the finale of Teen Monsters. I know that you are all very excited and also sad for this moment that we're going to share together. But I hope, and I've seen that some of you are dressed up, which makes me so happy.
Yes.
Because I'm out here wearing a dress and suit jacket just to be like,
we should have a moment where we all show off our outfits. I think that would be good and beneficial to the soul. So.
Oh, you want to do that? You want us to get up?
Yeah, well, you have a whole like dress thing happening. It's not just a blazer.
Okay.
That's true. That is true.
Should I go first then?
I think so, yes. Master of ceremonies. Let's go, queen.
Okay. All right.
My God. And she does the twirl. Oh, it's beautiful.
The curtsy.
Damn!
Oh my goodness.
God.
She a model.
Amazing.
All right. I did it. Clap, clap. Everyone else, now you gotta go.
Tom, give us the 12.
You go first.
Tom, with you.
I'll go second. I don't know. Competition's tough, but I think I got this in the bag. I have pants on. They're
oh my
great.
God, he's wearing
and the
pants.
Oh my God.
Wonderful.
I may or may not be putting on more layers for when homecoming starts.
Maybe. Who's to say? I wouldn't know. Hannah?
Hi. I'm wearing. It's a dress.
You're so pretty.
And sweatpants.
Yay!
Comfort first.
Comfort first. Bella
I never remove them ever.
Bella, show off your
Hello.
beautiful.
Oh, it's me. It's the dress.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. The lace,
Oh,
the
what's
scalloping is beautiful.
Yeah, the shorts underneath.
The
Love
shorts.
it.
That's so cute. And there's me, which something behind me. What is that? Oh, it's the other
Please
chair.
don't ruin anything in your house.
I'm trying. Okay. I can't hear the screams of joy for when I.
Oh my God.
So
beautiful.
I
like the bow.
And also
I love the
some fake blood because Sharp is a fan of the classics, so she's really going all out for the gothic theme.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So now that you've seen all of our cool outfits, we want to see yours. If you are dressing up, I believe Harley has a Monsterhearts channel in her Discord, or if you're brave, we use the hashtag Bains Falls Homecoming on Twitter so that we can all be informed and see your very cool outfits for the homecoming that we're staying home for.
Yay!
Because we want to be safe and awesome.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I guess it's just the finale. Do we have anything else that's more important than going to homecoming? Absolutely not. We don't. So
no, this is the priority. I will very briefly. I need to double check I did my monitor thing right. So everyone's about to see the starting soon screen again while I just do a thing. I'm so sorry. Bambo. It's because I use display capture, so I had to like open up the Twitch thing, and I don't want everyone to see that because there's secrets on there, like all of my nudes. Okay, like all of them are there. So
secrets. Well,
no, they're not secrets to you, Bluejay. You've seen my nudes.
Here,
Thanks.
I have them. I have some notes. Mostly they're just things that happened. Some of them are things that have yet to happen.
Why do you say it like that?
Oh, who wants to do the last time on?
Oh yeah. I've
anyone
done it
remember
twice,
what
I think,
happened
so
last time?
I'll sit out
Yeah,
on
you
this
already
one.
have 2 extra credit.
I do. I don't know what extra credit means.
I can attempt.
Okay.
Oh God. I don't think I remember a lot of it though.
You're gonna do great, sweetie.
So I took Bella and Tom to a supernatural realm in order to convince Tom that the paranormal existed. Things went a bit south because Bella was hungry, like real hungry.
A bit.
Yeah, and decided to eat Tom's arm.
Yeah.
And then do we know what happened with Tom? Oh no, we do. Yeah. Okay. And
I'm fine.
Tom's good. He has his arm back. Don't worry about it. And okay, I shouldn't have offered. I don't remember.
That was like a mess. That was like a hellscape. Like, people died nearly, I swear.
Smooch
just tied arms.
Hard.
There
Bella and I
They
did a lot of smooching.
We did.
And And do you want us to explain what you did, Harley?
What did
Because-
I didn't do
Yeah.
much. Studied, stayed at home, chilled out. Netflix.
I mean,
and
you were at
chill.
home for a bit.
I was
that's
at home for
sure.
a bit. Well, arts and crafts. I killed Brad, and then afterwards I took some of my mom's Valium, like, to own and have, and it was revealed that the first night when Marissa, like, passed out in her bathroom was because I had, like, slipped Valium in her drink to make her forget me talking to her in the closet. And then I went for a walkies to the store to get bread or something. I don't remember. And then I forget literally where I was after that. I just went to school like normal, I think. And yeah, and you guys were all hanging out, being buddies. Whatever.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
it back
You were
up,
like-
Hannah. You hit it.
And you were super jealous about that because you have the condition jealous.
You know, I almost was like, this is her moment that I will remove the jealous trait. And then you did not pass. And I was like, okay.
Good dang.
And then what happened when we were at school?
Emily.
Emily kind of figured out that Tom and I, well, not specific. No, it was, yeah. So Tom and I did not do a good job of hiding the mixed up ballots. And Emily did, in fact, figure it out. So I also flirted with a teacher it was a busy time last episode. So I flirted with a teacher to try and get him to stay on our side, which he did. And so hopefully we should have a winner amongst us for homecoming.
We also need to remember that the teacher is also the fairy king.
That too, that's kind of important.
Yes.
That Tom told Harley about his dream.
And
in
I was
which
like, what a crazy dream that is.
Bella was a wolf and he went to a different universe and his arm got bitten off.
And I also gave a string to this fairy king.
Yes, you gave the Fae King a string on you in order to be able to seduce him better, which will definitely not have any problems in the future. Definitely zero problems. There might be more problems if the fuck shit up bar fills up, but right now, no problems whatsoever.
No problems. Everything's fine. It's all good. And we're going to Hannah's for
Yes.
getting
Yes,
ready.
you are.
The last scene in our last time on, previously on Teen Monsters, is Hannah reluctantly agreeing to host, I believe, Bella, Tom, and Harley for a getting ready for homecoming party.
And we got KFC as well.
And,
for the party.
And Harley, kind of out of character, but we all know like what's going to happen as she brings the rest of her crew without telling Hannah. So it's Saturday. It's the Saturday of homecoming. Yay. And let's just go ahead and start off with Hannah opening her door and seeing not just Harley, but quite a few other people as well. Take it away, Harley.
Oh, sorry. I thought Hannah would open the door and be like, hello,
I thought you'd knock.
Oh, why? Absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna start opening the door and then I'm gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna knock as the door's already like slightly opened. It's
Hi.
been a long week of not roleplay.
So remind me exactly, Harley, who is with you right now?
Marissa, Amma, and Cordelia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Harley brings all of her cheerleaders. Can you tell me real quick how they're all dressed for homecoming? Are they already in their outfits? Are you just doing like hair and makeup here, or?
Yeah, they're all in their outfits, but we've brought like Amma's mom is a hairdresser, so she's stolen like those little clippies, the plastic things they wrap you in at the hairdresser so no hair gets on your body. So they're wearing their outfits, but they have a bunch of those clippy things so they can put their makeup on, do their hair without getting any powder or anything on their dresses. And they're wearing basically my dress, but a bit less fancy and in black instead of white. Also, thank you so much, Kat, for the 25 euros. That's really kind. Thank you. Mwah.
All right. So you open the door and you see, well, Harley and also 3 other people that you didn't invite.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, how are we doing?
And I didn't think everyone would be here. You know.
Oh, I thought you were inviting all of your friends, so I thought I would just bring, the...
Yes, my friends.
Yeah.
Yes. come on in then, everybody.
Okay, thank you so much. And I come on in while saying thanks to Frymaster and Mike Lucas for the tips of 3 and 10 euros. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. We should have put the fuck shit up bar a little higher.
We should maybe a little. Did you know that anything above the fuck shit up bar, nothing will happen necessarily, but it's really nice of you to do so, to give a good. We really appreciate it and we love you and we'll give you a little kiss, maybe.
I won't do that.
I'll give you a kiss. I'm very alone.
I'll give you a bomb.
A what?
I'll fuck shit up. A bomb. I'll just make.
Oh, you'll just drop an A-bomb for for every tip beyond the 100 mark. We add a landmine to the fields of Bains Falls High.
Definitely won't go badly. So, are your parents like home, Hannah, or parents? Are your parents?
My dad is not home, but my mum is home.
Okay, and tell me about your mom.
She's like the sweetest pea ever. She just she wants to be everyone's friends, including like she isn't kind of awkward. She's right in there. She'll be like, "Oh my God, hi! Oh, you look so beautiful! Oh, and she wants to know the gossip. She wants to know what's going on."
What's your mom's name?
Amelia, I believe.
Okay, so Harley, you come into the front room, and have you ever been to Hannah's house before? Like
I think I have, right, Hannah?
She was on the cheerleading team.
Yeah, I know about Hannah.
You stayed her.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks pretty much the same. You'll notice that it might be a little less like well kept. Like Amelia usually is very tidy, but there's the subtle hints that you would probably recognize from living with your mom of things like falling a little bit apart around. And Hannah, like it's probably something that has slowly crept up on you. So like you living in this house all the time might not have noticed that it's like less clean, less tidy, etc. But because Harley hasn't been here for a while, like the second she steps in, like she can see it in a way that someone who's been living in it can't. Are Bella and Chad and Tom already here, or?
I think Chad probably showed up early accidentally. Like he just thought it was like.
I love the idea of him confusing PM and AM.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was at 5 a.m. That's my bad. Can I stay here? It's really cold."
So Chad is probably wearing the slacks that he'll be wearing for his suit, but he's also wearing a Bains Falls football t-shirt because he probably just got back from the football game that nobody cares about, which they definitely lost.
Remember how we had the football team and we didn't touch on that at all? We're like, nah, fuck it, sports, get out of here. No.
I don't give a shit about sports. No one was on the football team, so it didn't matter in the series, obviously. But he's wearing his a football team shirt, and he's been commissioned by your mom, Hannah, to have like hors d'oeuvres on a tray. And so he comes up to the door, and he's definitely he's got his I'm acting really fancy. And he puts out one hand, which the tray is barely balanced on. And on the tray is Ritz crackers with some fancy deli ham and a little bit of cheese on top. And Tom Chad pretend bows, and you see the tray precariously tilting, and he's like, "Milady." And then just put pretend bows in front of Harley and the rest of the new arrivals to this getting dressed party.
Thank you. I'm vegan, so I can't have. We're all vegan, but looks cute.
Wait, what's that?
It basically means that we don't eat any milk, cheese, honey, eggs, anything that comes out of an animal. Okay. And I'm really hoping that it clicks with them. I'm like, I really hope I communicated that.
So Chad looks up and is very actively thinking really hard, and then he takes some of the Ritz crackers and he just dumps the cheese and ham off of them, and he just hands the crackers to you. He's like, "Here, I'm pretty sure crackers don't come from animals."
Thank you so much, Brad. And because I'm a teenage idiot, Chad, sorry.
Wow.
Guilty conscience, that's my bad.
Thank you so much.
And I will eat the cracker. One cracker each per person.
Cool. Solve that problem. All right. Is Bella and Tom, were you already here or no?
I assume we're like driving there.
Okay. So
Like I
you're
picked
you're
up
picking
Tom. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I need a ride.
So just to
absolutely have no idea.
cut the extraneous chatter, you two roll up while the door is still open, and Harley and her click's a good word, are rolling into the house, and you pull up in the driveway, which like there's one car, Hannah's mom's like very like soccer mom SUV in the driveway, but there's room for a second one where her dad's car is not. And yeah, you and Tom pull up. Tom, you're very obviously not yet dressed for homecoming. Do you
No.
recognize this, or do you think like, I'm so fancy, I've got it all under control?
I would probably be like, Bella, why are you dressed up? What's happening? Am I supposed to like have anything on?
Why
Or
do
am I
you why are you dressed like you do every day? What's going on?
I thought it was like school uniforms. Because it's
You,
a school
you
thing.
literally
Why?
are running for homecoming, King, aren't you? Like do you even know what that is? Or did you pretend you did?
No. I was really trying to
Do you have
pass
any
as
other
knowing,
clothes?
but I have no idea.
Do you have any other clothes?
No.
This doesn't even smell
Most
fresh.
of them are
You wore
overalls.
this yesterday, didn't you?
Yes.
God, Jesus. Okay,
It's all
well,
I've got. I don't know. I didn't want to bring it up. I noticed you're all dressed up, and we've been sitting here for like an hour driving. I don't know.
to be honest, Tom, I respect you. I hate this shit. I hate dressing up. I hate this
Thank you.
stupid fucking thing we're doing. So it's not gonna matter. Everybody's gonna, it's gonna be dark in there, and no one likes you anyway. It's not gonna really change anything. So we're fine.
Perfect. Good. Okay. I was worried.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So you two slam the car doors shut, and maybe Bella is being a little stompier than necessary as you go up to the door. And Hannah, you're like all of a sudden in your house, it was just like you and Chad and your mom, and now it's just overrun, just super suddenly with a ton of people.
So wait, so who needs to get ready? Oh, who's good? Who's done?
I mean, I could probably show up like this and it would be fine, but I would like to add a little bit of polish, It's just like a little freshening up. And also,
Okay.
Marissa and Amber and Cordelia aren't ready either. Can I see Tom, or is he visible to me?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, like you're in the front
Okay.
room, and
Oh, we're in the front room. Sorry.
Yeah. We're like
Um,
we've all just amassed in like the hallway area.
Okay. And I'm like, oh, and also Tom, obviously you aren't ready, right? Like you're not.
No, Bella was saying that I look good. I'm gonna go with
I
this.
didn't say good. I think he's
Yeah.
fine. I think it's totally acceptable.
Oh yeah, he's gorgeous, but I really think that if he's gonna be homecoming king, he needs to have a little bit more, like.
You don't think he's just beautiful as he is? I think he should definitely show up like this.
I really don't.
What are you trying to say?
Agree.
Do you think he's ugly?
No,
Right now?
I just said that he's gorgeous. Tom, don't you want to look good for me? And I'm like, look to Tom and be like, Tom, like, don't you want to like look good for me? Like.
Of course. Oh my God. Yes. What are we doing again?
Well, there's like a theme.
Mhm.
I know you're just in a like. Do you know Gothic theme?
Victorian Gothic. Like.
No.
Time
I
of
think
the
it works because
Screw,
he's like the
Frankenstein.
one we
Mary
sacrificed.
Shelley. I'm like listing like literature over Bella as she's trying to like rationalize Tom looking fine. I'm like, Henry James, like.
All those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could. Does anyone have? Well, I don't.
Okay, so all right.
Chad
Hannah-
like goes to take off his shirt.
No,
He's like, oh, he could wear my shirt.
No,
But-
Chad, that's
Chad,
fine.
Chad.
That's fine.
And he does that thing where the shirt gets like halfway over his head, and like you can see his like abs. It's the very like
Oh.
teenage
Hannah,
monster
your face.
television show where like all of a sudden like he's never taken off his shirt in the entire series so
Yeah.
far, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, Chad is
Wow.
actually ripped. And then-
Chad.
Oh,
Your
what?
shirt.
And,
It's like stuck.
He pokes his head through the neck of the shirt. He's like, do you need the shirt or?
No, you can.
Well,
put
you
it
need
back
a shirt.
on. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's
And he like
fine.
puts the shirt. He's like, I gotta be fancy because I'm helping your mom. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. How about, okay, plan. How about Hannah, you and me and Tom go in, Bella, you can come too. We go into your room and we just like see what we can use to make Tom look even more wonderful. And then you all, and I gesture to my clique, and you, Chad, you can just stay in here and just talk about whatever people that do sports talk about. I don't know.
And Emma and Cordelia and Marissa have already taken like everything off of the like dining room table. I'm imagining this is like a small and like quaint kind of like kitschy cottagecore looking house.
I love that.
And so you've got the
Ooh.
front room and then the dining room, which is attached to the kitchen. And they've taken everything off of the dining room table and like set it up to look like a makeup artist came over to your house. Like they have everything. They've got like a curling iron plugged in and just like it's already all set up.
How does that sound? It's like I'm recalling being like left out from like the walking into school together thing. I'm like, it's like bonding time. We can all just like bond and like try and see what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, we can go to my room, and then I guess if my dad has something, we can just like whip that. I don't
Yeah.
know what he'd have, but yeah.
That's fine. Anything that's similar to like a jacket or like a cravat, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
we can have a look. See,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
let's go find a cravat, whatever the fuck that is.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know
cravat
what
is
that
a kind of kerchief. And I say kerchief like
It's a
kerchief. It's a kind of kerchief. Okay.
Never
Do you
had a
need a
kerchief.
do you need a tissue? Was that a sneeze? Bless you.
that's very sweet, Chad. No,
I'll
she's
stay
fine.
here and
She's fine.
make sure everyone's got crackers.
That's great. Thank you.
Yes.
And we walk into Hannah's room. Ba-da-boo, ba-doo.
Hannah,
Wow,
what does your
chica,
room look
wow.
like?
My room is kind of like it's kind of like still in a really weird transitional period between being a young girl's room and like an adult's room, and it's kind of like they started upgrading it and started changing it, and then it just kind of all fell to the side and didn't properly get done up. But it's like I have like a proper bed and like a vanity and stuff, but it's just like maybe not fully painted or like not like sharply done around the skirting board.
Right, like you got things from the antique shop that you were gonna repaint, but it hasn't been repainted yet,
Exactly,
so none of
yeah.
it matches. Got
Yeah.
it.
So here we are.
Cute.
Um,
Okay.
There's not many boys' clothes. I don't know if this is gonna be good.
Well, she's gonna look in her father's things, and he'll definitely have something that'll be suitable, right, Hannah?
I think he has like a scarf. What kind of?
No.
Does your father not own any blazers?
What does your father do for a living, Hannah?
It's kind of like I don't know. He just goes at like 6 a.m. and then I might see him before I go to bed. It's business. He wears suits.
That 90s parent thing, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It was.
Mhm.
Yeah. That. Yep.
So you go to your mom's room and you go to your dad's closet and you take out the nicest suit that he has, which is like brown tweed or something, and you drape it around Tom's shoulders and it looks massive. Like your dad's not a big guy, but Tom is very like tall and thin and still like grow, like his teenage self is still growing into his adult self. So the jacket is just like really big on him and it looks ridiculous.
It's a bit loose.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to like see if I can like tighten it around his body in any way and like pinch it and see if I can body pin it shut. And like it's not at all working in the slightest. Okay, is there where's that scarf? What's the scarf?
And I'm just gonna go into the wardrobe and like try find like a box of winter stuff that has been like put to the side, and there's like just a very traditional scarf that is not very like it'll do. Hey, you go.
I don't know. I think
It's
I'll
just
get
like
fucking.
it's just like a red scarf that I just kind of pull out, and it like
Oh.
I
has,
have
and
to-
there's like matching, but it's like tucked into matching gloves, and it's like mittens and
So it's this thick wool winter scarf.
Yeah.
And it's definitely like you put it on and it does that thing where it like swallows your entire neck and like most of your ears.
This is way too hot. No. I'm gonna like melt. We're gonna have to. I need to look not sweaty. I don't think, unless they want me to be like really.
Is it like
sweaty,
anything silk? Like anything silk? Like a handkerchief, even? Like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, handkerchief. And I go to
Right.
like the bedside table and there's like handkerchiefs in the side.
Okay. And I put the handkerchief
Alright.
around Tom's neck and I try and stuff it into some cravat-like form. Oh, wow.
I'll
Oh
do
my
it.
goodness, it's the
Oh,
magic.
I've
of
got
props.
this beautiful.
What?
Comedy.
Who saw this coming?
Oh my
That's crazy.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow, you made him
Okay,
look worse.
how do you do this? She put it on wrong. Let me fix it.
So Tom puts on
When he-
this cravat and immediately looks like, what is it, Fred from Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Fred.
It's perfect.
Great.
Did I do it?
You look
Very
great,
Victorian.
Tom.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
still got like a fucking regular shirt on. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
You're fine.
I
Nervous.
think
think
that's
so.
fine.
I think it's fine. Other than
Yeah,
not
this
tearing
is-
that thing to tatters as I want to.
What?
I don't think. Huh? No, it wouldn't be. Other than that, it's as Victorian as we can go. I think. Is there like a blazer? Like from your? Does your father have anything that isn't the size of the Eiffel Tower? Like a tea cozy for the Eiffel Tower? Anything that isn't like that? Anything regular sized? A dressing gown, like a cardigan, like anything.
So while Hannah is looking like I didn't expect to have to dress a teenage boy tonight, just on the back of the door to the master bathroom is just like a kind of fancy looking robe.
Well, there's that dressing gown. Oh,
Yeah, that
Can I
one.
wear it?
Oh, that
Yes,
one.
Put that on. Put
Yeah.
that on.
Tom, you're very
It's got,
eager
like,
to
a
get
similar-
that dressing gown.
This is amazing.
It's just like a jacket.
That's actually my mom's dressing. Okay, I mean, go.
I'm probably the same
I mean,
size,
he's
right?
got the spirit though, doesn't he? So I really can't discourage the spirit. He really, he
This is
really
gonna look
wants
good.
to impress me, and I really like that. That's very good.
Are you two? Wait, are you two?
Oh yeah, duh. Like this whole time, yeah. Yeah, like practically since he got here,
Has it-
he's been so into me. It's ridiculous.
Has it?
It looks amazing.
Wow, I
How
can't
good do I look,
wait for you
guys?
to win on stage.
Wow.
So
So
you look like a beautiful homecoming king, Tom.
Straight out of a Dickens
Thank you.
novel. You look,
You
so
look, you
good.
look perfect
Wow.
for homecoming. Yes.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Do you think they'll vote for me? I'm gonna do a little
absolutely.
section
The
on it.
voting's already.
I mean,
remember we discussed
I already
the
rigged
votes?
that shit. So
Yeah,
I can't
we've already done that, Tom.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I thought we'd have to do that again or something. Well, I think we got it in the bag then.
Oh, definitely, Tom. Definitely. Don't even bother with cologne. It just you emanate a winner.
I can't smell anyway, so.
So while
Wait for the-
There we go.
while Tom is tidying up his new dressing gown outfit, there's like a soft knock on the wall in the hallway, and you turn around to see Chad, who is now put on like a white button-up actual shirt, and he like ducks his head a little bit because he's like just as tall as the doorway, and he's like, Hannah, can I like talk to you for a sec?
Yeah.
Also, can you button my wrist buttons? I just can't get it.
Yeah, of course I can. And I exit the bedroom and I kind of pull him into my room and I like grab his wrist and I'm like, yeah, what's up?
So I wasn't gonna say anything, but like I've noticed that you and Bella have been spending a lot of time together, and I just wanted to let you know that if I win Homecoming King, which I'm totally gonna because I worked like hella hard, I'll totally let you and her have the first dance and give her my crown and stuff. Because like it's not super important to me, but like I thought that might be something nice for you two or whatever.
Chat. And I'm just gonna like drop his wrist and like bundle my arms around his neck. I'm just like, that's so kind of you. You're so good. You know that, Chad.
And he like pats the back of your head because he's very much taller than you, and he's like, well, I had good role models like you. I'm talking about you. You're pretty good also.
Oh, you're such a sweetie, Chad. You're such a good boy. You're a good boy.
Thanks. Could you get this other one?
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah.
My arms are just so long that my other arm like can't reach it.
I know it must be difficult being so long-limbed. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm gonna go hang out with Marissa and Amma and Cordelia and Amelia and eat some more of those crackers. But like, if you want to get your hair done, they got like a whole setup or whatever.
Oh,
not that it looks bad. It looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Chad.
I mean,
And
no
he,
one
you know,
was as
like
good as Tom.
walks out of your bedroom and like waves down the hall. He's like, "You guys look great. Go fight, win, or I don't know, whatever."
I'm in Hannah's room, like just like telling Tom like how good his thing looks. It's like I'm like, it's honestly, it's really good. It's a very like postmodern like representation of Victorian Gothic. I think it's good.
You guys know Gothic better than me. I don't know.
Yeah, no, trust me. I know, and like 100%. I've read Time of the Screw like 5 times, and I've wanted to die every time. But like, I just sit through it because it's a classic, you know. Whatever they say, it's good. So me, yeah. But yeah, it looked really good. Really, really good in photos. Look amazing. Yeah. So, are you and Emily still like? Did you get her like a corsage or? Like
No,
because you two
she
were running.
she was a whole character. I didn't even know that the front of the yearbook meant that it wasn't even a thing. I thought she was really important. I was lied to.
Wait, why? Wait.
Yeah.
What did you think it meant that she was in the front of the yearbook?
But that she was the coolest.
You think that...
And it was a lie, and it broke my heart.
I'm so sorry, Tom. That's so, you're so sweet. I
didn't think she would do that to me.
How could she, honestly?
Yeah.
Well, you look great. Do you want to go with me instead? Like if I win Homecoming Queen, that's totally fine. You're gonna win Homecoming King, obviously, but if I don't win Homecoming Queen, it's totally fine because my college applications are basically through, so it's fine. But yeah, so we should go together.
Yes.
Do you have anything for me for like a corsage? Because it'll be pretty embarrassing if like I don't show up with any kind of thing that matches you.
Can I look around the room and find something? Anything?
Do you mean
so you just as like a course correction, you're still in the master bedroom. Hannah and Chad went into Hannah's room, so just wanted to the master bedroom. You see, oh my god, this is gonna be great. On the dresser, in like a place of like, it looks like it's intentionally highlighted as decor. There is a vase in which there's a dried bouquet of roses.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna run over and just grab the head of a rose and rip it off.
Great.
Oh. What color is it?
Hannah, what were your mom and dad's wedding colors?
Quickly.
Gold and white.
So yeah, the roses are white roses, but there was something done to the tips of them, like they were dipped in gold paint. So even though the roses are dried, you can still see the metallic gold paint on the like tips of the flower. It's beautiful.
Oh.
This is for you. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's not for me, but okay, I'm so smitten with his like enthusiasm. I'm just like, okay, yeah. Do you wanna and I pull like a safety pin out of like on my cleavage, whatever. I'm like, do you wanna like put it like on my dress or like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hold out my wrist so he can safety pin the rose. Don't stab me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you want to say that you don't stab her, or do you want to see whether you stab her or not?
Can we roll for that? That'd be fucking fun.
Yeah.
Why not?
That sure would be fun, Tom.
Roll with cold to keep your cool and not stab your new girlfriend.
The audio is.
Oh
Oh
no!
Oh no!
So Tom stabs you in the wrist, and
And
it's
also
not
his
even like
kinda.
just a little bit. It's like you probably have like a hat pin, or
Die?
a pin, and you just Tom, you go to put it on her wrist, and you just straight up stab the needle into her. Just
It's
like
in. I got it.
Do I take home?
how many times in your life have you been stabbed by things? Because if this is something you've dealt with before, then I won't
Not
make you-
really. She hasn't. No more than like any other sports person has taken injuries.
Well, then
Is
I would
someone
say that
cooking
this
dinner?
hurts enough to be one harm.
Okay.
Sure,
Great.
it was a failed roll.
And like blood gushing like onto my white dress and onto the rose. Is there a first aid kit around by any chance? Like
For the rose, my parents' fucking wedding. Oh my god.
is that the first aid kit?
I don't know. We should probably call Hannah and see if she knows.
Okay, call Hannah.
Hannah, I made a
1
mistake.
minute. What? Okay, bye, chat. Okay, I go in.
Hi Hannah, and
so
my hand
Hannah,
is
I'm
around
sorry.
my wrist.
I was
Okay.
stabbing. I was a mistake. I thought it went in. I didn't mean it. I thought that's how they were.
He didn't
thinking
mean
they
it.
were
He
in.
didn't-
Literally did go in.
He didn't mean it. It's
bleeding.
fine. That's just my.
It was
It's fine.
what it was.
Wait, what is that?
What?
Where did you get that from?
That's my corsage. I got it from the dresser. There's a lot of them over there.
I'm
Your
bleeding.
corsage.
Can we please hang
My
on,
mom's
Band-Aid?
corsage from her wedding.
Oh, I
married
feel dizzier than when
17
all I ate
years.
for 4 days was cabbage. Can I?
That's
have a
even more
Band-Aid,
sentimental.
please?
Are you okay? What the fuck, Tom? And I'm gonna take Harley's hand. Harley, come with me, and I'm gonna take her to the bathroom. Oh my
Okay.
God. And I'm gonna
So-
open that. Yeah. Okay.
Tom, you remain in the maybe they go into the master bathroom, and you remain in the master bedroom, and you're just kind of like, what? Bella, while
saw
this
bed.
chaos is happening, are you here just kind of watching it happen? Are you in the dining room getting your hair and makeup done? Like, what's the sitch? What are you up to?
I think at this point I would probably go in with Hannah to try to help Harley.
Thank you.
Okay, so you
I'll walk
three
in there with you guys.
out
Yeah.
into the master bathroom, which is like
And the smell of her blood is just really
Oh no, it's not. No, it's
Oh,
not.
no.
No, it's
Oh,
not
no.
actually.
feels like dinner's ready in there. you know?
No, it doesn't. No.
oh.
Um.
Hannah, you might see a little bit like Bella comes into the bathroom, and instead of looking like, well, this sucks, she's looking like she's trying to get closer to Harley, which she
a
never
great
ever
time.
tries to get closer to Harley ever.
Can I see the wound?
Wait.
Can I take a closer look?
Bella.
I just want to help,
Bella.
however
Tom,
I can.
Bella. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Harley, sit down
Yeah,
on.
okay.
Just go sit
Maybe
down.
I should go hang out with Tom. You're right. Maybe.
So Bella, Tom, that's my.
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
the rose. The rose.
Harley,
was
what's
my,
your blood type? Just unrelated.
Bella,
Okay, I'll go,
Bella,
I'll go.
Listen to me.
I'll go.
Tom,
Yeah,
Tom
go.
just destroyed something personal
Yeah.
to me. Can
Okay,
you just go,
yeah, you're right.
Can
You're
you
right.
just
I'll
go
go
yell
fix
at
it.
him or something?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
I will.
And I'm weak, like, don't yell at Tom. And I start like sway backwards into like the bathtub a little bit.
How much blood are you losing?
She hasn't eaten a lot. She's not doing great.
You're not losing that much.
No,
but
she's
haven't-
maybe I get faint at the sight of blood, Bluejay.
That's
You
entirely possible. It could happen. You're right. That's possible. Unlikely,
Seems like a
but
likely
possible.
thing.
I like stab someone's pass out.
Okay, and then I'm gonna open up like the medicine cabinet and get like the first aid kit and get a bandage roll thing, and I'm just gonna like wipe away the blood and then roll around your wrist a bit.
Thank
Would
you.
you consider you're doing the healing move?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh wait, does that mean
No, it's not the sexy one.
okay?
Jeez. Easy, Tiger. Just
I mean,
I was like, wait.
it doesn't need to be the sexy one. It could be.
it's not
if
the
you
sexy
want it.
one.
If you wanted it
but
to
what?
be.
But what if?
You like lean in, I'm like,
Where's the healing? I think that if you just have time and like safety, you can just do a healing move and you just heal 1 harm. And then if you wanted to heal more harm, then you would do the sexy bit.
Okay.
I only have 1
You
harm
just get
anyway, so
1.
it's fine. That's okay. I only have
Oh
1
yeah,
harm.
when you take time to tend your wounds once per session, you may heal 1 harm.
Okay. Dunsies.
So you wrap Harley's wrist with a little bit of gauze and maybe, I don't know, rinse as much of the blood off of her cuff as possible. It's still a little like coppery, like rust looking, but it's not like bright red blood. And maybe if you wash it appropriately, you could get the blood out. Maybe not like you have any experience with that, Harley. But like once it's clean, you notice like, okay, well, it's not as bad as I thought. You put a little Neosporin on it and it's all taken care of. Hannah and Harley, you're now like in some sort of privacy. Do you want to have any kind of conversation, or are you going to be exiting back into the rest of the group?
I'm going to ask. So wait, you and Tom have been a thing for a while?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, when he first got here, there was an obvious connection, you know, and recently he's been closer with me, which I appreciate, and I'm, like, that's how things are meant to be, you know what I mean? So I think that we're really, like, yeah, I mean, we're not dating yet, I haven't spoken to him properly at all, but, like, he's looking at me pretty differently, and I can tell that basically means he's probably in love with me at this point, which is fair.
I don't want to, like, cause any drama. Just like, I mean, it was only like a few days ago, I think, but we were in science class together and he was telling me he was going to marry Emily, and just like he was really set on it. Like, yeah. And he was asking me for advice to talk to her. And maybe he's changed, but I just wanted, because I know what happened with Brad and I don't want you and
you don't, right. I don't think Tom would cheat on me. That doesn't seem like his kind of thing. I feel like he's a very, you know, he's very dedicated and he's very thoughtful and considerate, and he's very
like, very passionate, like out the gate.
Yeah, which is good. I really like that about him, like that drive, you know, I really admire the drive. So I think it's fine. And like I'm genuinely no, I think it's fine. Like I think he's like really into me, and I'm not you know, insecure about it. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. But I think like he knows he's meant to be with me. Like he's realized it. So now it's just like set, you know what I mean? So it's fine.
Well, I mean, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
Right. Thank you. How about you and did you like you and Bella? Has anything happened there ever since like the closet?
And like my face immediately is like beetroot red, and I'm just like, well,
have you guys spent any time together since the closet thing?
Yeah, we've spent a bit of time together.
That's nice. Do you think that you're gonna like dance with her at homecoming or anything?
Well, I mean, maybe. Actually, Chad said something really nice.
What did he say?
I know we're going against each other, so maybe it's weird, I don't know. But if I were to win and Chad were to win, then he said he'd give the crown to Bella.
Oh, that's really nice. I mean, don't worry. I don't care who wins Homecoming Queen. I really don't. Like, it would be fun and everything, but I already know I'm like the center of attention most of the time, so it'd be nice to, you know, hand it off to somebody else for a night. So I honestly don't care who wins Homecoming Queen. I hope that you do. I hope that you win Homecoming Queen. And like I mean that also. It's like that's genuine.
Thank you. I think sometimes you say things and it feels like you're trying to be really mean, but
I'm not trying to be really mean. It happens. You know,
yeah.
Sometimes I just say things and they're just mean things to say. But I honestly hope that you do win Homecoming Queen, and I hope that you dance with Bella.
Thank you.
It's okay. I like your dress, by the way.
Thanks. I hope you can get the stain out of yours. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's okay. I got a bit of red. Now we match. It's okay. And I get up. And what happened to the robes that I had? Like the corsage that I had?
I mean, you can like actually pin it and not.
Okay, I actually pin it.
Tom just wasn't paying attention.
I actually pin it, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah.
So is there anything else in the dining room? Marissa and Emma and Cordelia have very professionally done each other's makeup, and they're all looking like, you know, Barbie dolls or whatever. Like they're looking like Harley's matching set of girlfriends. It's really creepy, actually. But you know, if they're happy, then whatever. And Chad is just like, I think he's sitting at the dining room table and allowing Emma to put like highlight and contour on his face.
Love that. I was just wondering, I just realized, when it comes to going to homecoming, I was thinking that we have like a spare seat in the car that we came in. So Chad, do you want to come with us? And then Hannah and Bella and Tom, you guys can all go together, I guess. I mean, Bella, I feel like you drove Tom, right? You're really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have a spare, like, I mean, I don't want, like, I know you don't want like us in your car. It's fine. Do you want like to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, sorry, I just want to do that really quick. I'm a control freak. I know. Okay, carry on. And I sit in the corner and do my hair.
Okay, and Chad's just like, look, don't I look like more grown up now? And he turns back to look at, like, I don't know, Hannah and Bella, who are like coming out of the back bedroom.
You look very, very handsome.
You look like what a man looks like.
Thanks.
Handsome.
Very handsome.
Sure.
Oh, you could totally sit down now. I'm done. And like he shrugs, like he's got the jacket like over his shoulder, like, you know, fashion runway over his shoulder. And he's just like, I'm all ready to go, like whenever. So, cracker.
Sure. And I just take a cracker with no cheese or ham on it, and I eat the cheese and ham tasting cracker. But
so, is there anything else that any of y'all want to do, like as a getting ready scene or like a private conversation pre-homecoming dance? Or are we just gonna like montage it?
I guess I should probably pull Tom aside and check that he has his speech prepared for Homecoming King. So
okay, that happens. Do it.
Okay. Hey, the contour looks good. That's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the Okay. Do you have a speech ready for when you win Homecoming King?
What?
So when you win Homecoming King, everyone's gonna be looking at you, and then you have to kind of give a speech and say like, "Thank you everybody for voting for me. Like, thank you Harley for like supporting me through my whole time at the school. Like, thank you. You know, it's like thanking people that are important to you." So, do you have that?
Yeah, I can do that. I don't have any of that written, but I could probably just kind of like fly by the seat of my pants.
Yeah, no,
I think I could probably get away with just saying thanks a bunch and then just letting it slide.
Yeah, you're really good at like improvising and that kind of thing. Like, you'll literally be fine. I just want to remind you that like that's a thing. You have a speech as Homecoming King, so just get ready for that. I guess. Yeah.
And I mean, if I get Homecoming King, I mean, like everybody already voted for me so much, so they already love me. It wouldn't even matter if I had something wrong or whatever.
Yeah, nothing's gonna go wrong. You're gonna get Homecoming King. Don't worry. Okay, cool. That was all. I just want to double check. And I schooled away to eat more crackers that'll kill me out.
All right. Is there anything else, or are we doing the everyone gets makeup and hair and dress, and then your mom takes pictures montage?
Oh, my mom's taking pictures. Oh my god, Amelia.
Of course she has to. Is that okay? So we have the montage, and I just imagine the picture that we have for the campaign, but instead of wearing your like school uniforms, you're all wearing your homecoming dresses, and like Tom probably like blinks in every picture except for one, and the one picture that Tom doesn't blink in, everyone's kind of got like a weird stretched, not like comfortable smile because it took so long. But it's the only picture where his eyes are open, so we're totally gonna deal with it. And then Amelia kind of like waves goodbye to everybody as you two pile into the two separate cars. Bella, you're gonna be driving Tom and Hannah, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think who has the car? Whose car are you using?
In my head, it's like Emma's car or Cordelia's car.
Okay, so I think that being the second captain. Is it Emma? Is like your second?
Yeah.
She has like a it's like a fancy SUV, whereas your mom has like a soccer mom SUV. This is like slightly more like chic. I don't know, but it's still big enough that you can bring the cheerleading squad with you to locations because you guys don't have like a bus.
Cool.
So you've made sure to have like somebody has a car that can fit people. No, there's no limo. We're not made of money. Excuse you.
This is Bains Falls. Like, I broke up with Brad. I don't get the limo treatment anymore.
So, you all pile into the car, and Chad like is talking with, I don't know, Emma's in the driver's seat, so he's probably talking to Marissa about like the tiny bit of cartoons that he knows, and he thinks that the cartoons in anime are the same, but they're absolutely not. And Marissa keeps trying to correct him. And y'all pull away to go to homecoming, which will just be at the school gym. So, Harley, do you go anywhere before homecoming?
Can we go to the forest that's on the way to Hannah's house? Can we go there?
Absolutely, you can pull off the road randomly for no reason.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm just thinking we should just like pull off for a sec, take a little bit. We can all just like have some drinks, you know. We can just give Chad a drink.
Oh, you're pre-drinking.
Yeah, we're pre-drinking. Yeah, we can just give Chad a drink. It's fine. I'll give it to him. It's open. It's fine.
Okay, so you like pull off. Emma pulls off the road, and down like a misused, like a not used very often driveway a little bit, and she gets out of the car, and Chad's sitting in the back. He's like, "Pretty sure this isn't the way to school." What do you say?
Oh no, it's not the way to school. We just wanted to like have a brief little like detour thing, just to just see where your head's at. You know what I mean? Because. Here's what I'm thinking. Right. So Hannah told me that you told her that if you win Homecoming King, you're going to give the crown to Bella, which is like so sweet and so nice. And Hannah would love that. Why don't you just not run for Homecoming King at all, though? You could do that instead, right? And then just like let Tom win, and Tom will probably hand it off as well, right? He'd probably do that.
Well, like, I mean, I don't have a time machine, but if I did, I could go and not run, but then like we would have to get Bella to run for Homecoming King.
Oh my god!
So and I make brownies for them.
Like I totally do that, and I've killed everyone. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, what?
Huh? No, I've been like killing myself working on my own campaign. Is what I mean. It's just like really
right.
It's a lot of effort. Okay. You're big. You're really tall. Oh gosh.
Yeah. My dad and mom are both tall.
You're so
are my brothers.
That's really cool. All right. So
I'm actually the shortest in my family.
That's so interesting. Okay. Emma, could you just give me the thing, please? Can I just
What's the thing that Emma gives you?
A knife, please. I just like a knife.
Yeah, so Emma hands you a knife, and Chad looks at it, and he's like, "Are you sure we shouldn't just like, I don't know, go to homecoming?"
No. Oh my god, no. Chat, like it's like a okay. So you know how it's like Victorian Gothic? This is like a prop knife, and I want to check if it like works properly.
Right.
And you have like really hard abs. So I'm thinking it'll be really you do. So can I just check really quick that it works?
I would like you to rule. You're trying to fool Chad, he's not a super complicated dude, but he's also not just gonna let you stab him without you making a roll.
I also
I feel like you're trying to keep your cool here.
I would say that too. I also just want to add, remember I told you I do have that skill that I picked, which lets me add
I don't
one.
remember what it was.
It's I add 1 to any rolls I make while lying. So can I add 1 to this roll? Because I'm being
yes,
like,
you absolutely can.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Very cool moves.
Okay. So you roll a 10 to succeed. You absolutely keep your cool, and Chad does not see through your lie at all. So he's just like, oh yeah, prop knife, rad. And then he like takes his suit jacket and he like unbuttons it, and he's just like, here you go. And he like what's it called? He flexes his pecs and abs, and you can like see the buttons on his shirt like gape just a little bit, but it's a fitted shirt. It fits well, so it doesn't rip or anything.
I stab Chad in one of his vital organs. Okay.
All right. So you stab him, and there's this look in his face that is just like, it goes from like, I'm super buff and look cool, and I'm helping you test your prop knife that you're gonna use at the dance, to like, that really hurt, ow, to like, all the blood is draining out of my body. And he kind of like goes concave a little bit with a knife sticking out of his stomach, and he puts his hand forward onto your shoulder, and like a lot of his weight also forward onto your shoulder. So like you might stumble back, like it's a lot, but he's not like punching you or anything. It's just like he puts his hand forward onto your shoulder and like is kind of grasping at you for life. And unfortunately, you, having had experience with killing people before, know where to stab for a quick death. So it takes just a moment before his knees collapse out from under him. And Chad, who is once much taller than you, is now looking up at you from kneeling on the ground with his white shirt stained with blood. And he looks into your face and he's just like, why'd you do that?
I really need Tom to win Homecoming King. I really wish you'd just not run. I'm sorry. And I just like push him over, I guess, so he hits the ground.
Yeah, and he falls over and falls unconscious and very, very soon deceased. And what do you do?
I just look back at Amber and Cordelia and Marissa, and I guess I'm like, okay, so, and like I'm coming unhinged a little, and I'm like, okay, so obviously we don't have time to do the normal, we don't have the stuff to do the normal thing, so we have to hide this somewhere. Suggestions, go, come on.
Cordelia steps forward and grabs the shovel from the back of Emma's car, and she's like, I'll stay and bury him and then arrive late.
Okay, yeah, do that. It doesn't even need to be deep. We can just like come get it later. I don't care. Just hide it so that it doesn't get, I don't know, wolves don't dig it up or some shit, whatever. Okay.
You can you leave. You need to be there. And yeah, I'll take care of this.
Okay, cool. And I get back in Emma's car and I drive away.
And Emma and Marissa both look like absolutely nothing happened, and get in the car and resume happy trails to the homecoming dance.
Do I have blood on me? I don't. Should say.
I mean, you already last time you killed someone mentioned that you are experienced enough with arterial spray to know to get out of the way.
Okay.
But Hannah, Bella, and Tom, you arrive at the homecoming dance, and it's the school auditorium, but it's been done up. And you've been to school dances before, but this one is like, I don't know whether it's the decorating committee has gone like hardcore or whether there's some kind of other influence. But when you walk into the auditorium, it looks way better than it has for any dance before. And you'll all notice, because you've been to the fairy realm before, that the swaths of fabric on the walls that are covering the bleachers and the windows are very familiar of the fairy realm, just done in like blacks and reds instead. There is a series of tables that have been laid out on the outsides of the dance floor, and there's not a DJ so much as there is like a playlist that's been expertly curated, and it's piped out of the gym speakers similarly, but like obviously way less cool, to the music that just kind of suffuses the air in the fairy realm. And students have already started to arrive, and everyone is like milling around the tables to the outside of the dance floor, but no one has yet dragged their partner onto the floor. The bravery is at a low. All of these teenagers are afraid to, be the first one to dance, but you arrive at the dance and enter. And is the homecoming dance, is there anything that you need a ticket for? Or is it just like anyone who wants to walk in could walk in? Like, is there a table where you have to like give your homecoming ticket or like sign in that you're there?
I'm guessing we'd have to like go past Emily, and
I
she's
assume
like,
she's
she's looking at us like,
yeah.
like nostrils flare, like just like.
Right. So Emily, the student class president, is standing at a table that's obviously just one of those plastic Costco tables, but has had a tablecloth draped over it. And she's wearing a dress that it looks very expensive, but also not on theme at all. It's like a fancy blue prom dress with like gemstones and rhinestones on the bodice. And she's checking off of the student body that have arrived at the dance and handing people like little gift baggies or something, which you now have to carry around for the remainder of the entire dance, which is stupid, but like that's a very Emily thing to do. And she has her hair all up and looks very good for, Emily. And you walk up to her and she does this like grimace that is, I'm totally smiling, but also I hate you.
Hi, Emily.
Hannah.
Hi again.
So nice to see you. Tom.
Hey, Emily. We're just trying to get in the dance.
So
Yeah,
you
what
don't
we gotta
have your
do?
camera?
Can we
I
just
hope you're having a good evening so far, Emily.
hope you're having a great time, Emily, but we'd like to go to the dance.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Bella Hawthorne. Okay, we have Hannah Lewison. And Tom, you're still rather new, so I'll just write your name on the bottom there. Check, you're here. All right, everybody, here's your gift bags.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want mine?
Ooh.
Huh?
Me?
I'll take yours.
Okay, yeah, Tom, here, have two.
Does anyone open the bag?
I would like to
I
have
do.
a look. Yeah.
Tom opens it up, yeah.
Immediately. I ripped the side of it. Like I just oh hell yeah.
So Tom, Hannah, you gently open the like drawstring, but Tom just like rips the side of the bag and glitter just falls on the floor, and a small hand sanitizer, a fun-size bag of M&Ms, and a tiny those gummies that are shaped like champagne bottles that have liquid in them. Have you ever had those? The gummies?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Tiny little gummy like that, and it has like a little like note, a tag tied onto it that says "Thanks for not drinking," and it's obviously being put together by like the parent-teacher conference or something.
Awkward.
So that just all falls on the floor.
I'm gonna pick
the
it up
wax
off the ground
ones,
and eat
yeah.
all of it. Immediately. Like me, even some hand sanitizer squidge. I just put it all in my hand. I eat as much as I can right at one go.
Disgusting. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. You too.
Don't forget to eat my bag too, Tom. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Tom, you can have my. Here you go.
Oh,
Tom.
you guys are so nice.
Don't feed him that much hand sanitizer. He's gonna die. Okay, he's totally fine. It's fine. It's fake hand sanitizer. They didn't have enough money, and it wasn't available in any of the stores.
I am gonna get drunk on the alcohol and the hand sanitizer.
Great. Tom's drunk. Okay, so you go down the stairs into the like recessed gym area because the bleachers are all like tucked in, but you have to like go down the stairs to get there. And do you do anything before Harley and the rest of the cheerleaders arrive? Or are you seeking anyone out, or?
Depending what song is playing, I would probably be like, we could just dance, like, even though no one else has, someone needs to do it first. Come on, little crew, my two buddies.
It's whatever song.
Okay.
I don't feel like Googling.
I take a flask
It's
out
a
from
dance
inside my
song.
dress. I take a
It's,
flask with
it's not
alcohol out,
slow.
and we start drinking. I take a flask out
Nice.
of my dress.
That was really well hidden.
Yeah, it was hidden in my tits. Now, I would love to make this dance more easy to get through.
Come on.
Are you in?
We can have fun without.
Are you in?
I want some.
Sure, but
I'm already buzzed on hand sanitizer. I'd like some more. Yes.
Here, just get some
I'll have
punch
a
and I'll
sip,
pour
but-
some. I'll just pour a little bit in yours. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so you guys go over to the like refreshments table.
We go to the punch bowl.
It's just Kool-Aid. Yeah. It's in a
Ooh.
very fancy punch bowl. And no one's really standing next to it except for the dance chaperone, Mr. Thorpe.
You're not gonna spike the punch, are you?
I was gonna say we can.
Down as he senses someone approaching and is like, Hannah, everyone
Hi.
else looking lovely
Hi.
tonight.
You too.
And he's definitely wearing like a very fancy like tuxedo. He's wearing what Tom is fake wearing, but pulling it off so much better.
Tom's just a Walmart Mr. Thorpe.
Yeah, you definitely like you see them standing next to each other, and Tom is wearing like a silk scarf as a cravat and a dressing gown as like a jacket of some sort, but Mr. Thorpe is wearing like what looks like an actual fancy silk cravat tied in like a really professional way, and he has like an actual fitted suit jacket and tapered like slim fit slacks and very shiny shoes, and he looks like he's got French cuffs, he's got cufflinks, his hair's all like suave but still like loose enough that you could run your fingers through it. He looks, and Tom looks.
Yeah.
I love you, Tom. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
Great, Tom.
No, that's totally fine. I was gonna rail into it. I was gonna say to him like, "Oh man, it's gonna be embarrassing for you. We're wearing the same thing. You and me. You should go change though. Like actually."
I think he
Right.
looks absolutely fine, great, good. And like I want to be complimentary, but I know Bella is not a fan, and I'm just like, I don't know what I can say. And it's like
I just drink more.
I love the
that Mr. Thorpe like side eyes your flask but doesn't say anything.
I love the decorations.
Thank you. I was part of the council that set it all up. Obviously, it's more expensive than perhaps the other dance decorations have been, but we found room in the budget. I just thought homecoming senior year should be a good time, right?
I think it was worth it.
Well, don't you all usually hang out with Harley and the cheerleaders? Where is she?
They were driving over separately with Chad.
Right. Well, if you wanted, when the gang is all here, just let me know. I believe that Emily's already here. So the rest of the, I don't know, contestants for homecoming court should all be here by then. I'll make an announcement about the winners when.
Oh.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Right. Well, have fun. It's nice. And he's like looking around at all the teenagers, and you can see like underneath his like, I'm a teacher and this is a good student engagement thing. You can see like underneath that, because you've like gotten to know the other side of him. There's this like sneer of like, this is disgusting and I can do this so much better. But he doesn't say it. And maybe for like Bella and Tom, it's not as obvious because they don't know him as the fairy king or anything. But for you, Hannah, it's like, oh, okay, there's this darkness underneath.
Yeah.
Harley, now is the time you just arrive with your coterie.
I arrive and
you come like traipsing down the stairs.
I show up to see Emily, and I'm sure she's happy to see me.
We can just, Emily doesn't matter anymore.
Emily's gone. I'm there. I immediately walk up to Tom, and I guess you're all together, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I walk up to Tom, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sound kind of crazy, and I lean my hand on Tom's chest very dramatically, but I'm addressing everybody. I'm gonna sound crazy, but we stopped in the woods for a bit, and something like attacked us, like some wild thing just like took Chad. Like it was, I think Cordelia is like still, I don't know where Cordelia went, like, and I just like, yeah.
Harley, can you roll again to keep your cool?
Of course I can.
And you are definitely lying, so.
Yes. Pog.
Boy!
Mark experience.
Whoa.
That's not the one you want to fail on. Oh,
okay,
no.
So Bella and Hannah, you hear this, and Bella especially, like, you know the creatures in the woods are the wolves. You've met them, and you asserted your dominance, and you know that they would not attack anyone that smelled like you. And considering you were just in a house with all of those people, there's no fucking way.
And I saw the blood on her hands that one day by the locker.
You can also definitely smell, like, there's no blood like on her outfit, but you can smell this, like, Chad is just all over her, and it's definitely the like copper smelling blood smell. Like, you smell it. Hannah, you're just like, Harley has lied to you so many times that you just immediately are like, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. Tom, when you ignore some blatant problem with your lover, mark experience. So you don't see anything wrong with Harley at all. Mark experience.
Nah. She went to the woods to smell flowers. I don't know why she got attacked.
We heard that.
That was
just
something.
Slightly. You did great, Tom. That audio is crisp as a spring morn.
Honestly, if Tom's audio keeps doing that, it might just be better if he comes and sits in your camera. Harley.
How about we say if he does it one more time?
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so that happens.
Sorry, he what?
He just like
got what beast? What are you trying to? What kind of animal?
I don't know if it was. I mean, I guess it had to have been an animal. I don't know. It was just like this thing.
You must have seen it.
I didn't. I was just like freaking out. It's dark in the woods. It just like.
Why did you stop in the woods to begin with?
Why would you stop in the woods? That makes no fucking sense.
Well, because we like wanted to just like have some alcohol or something, okay? And I didn't want
have some alcohol or something. What did you do?
I swear you've like never.
Where's
drunk
Amma? Where's
at any party we've had? You have never.
Isn't Amma and Marissa with me? I thought.
Yeah. Oh, Cordelia is the one that isn't here.
Yeah, Cordelia's the one that isn't here.
And Marissa was in the car?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Marissa.
She's with me right now. She's
right behind.
I'm gonna talk to
Harley.
I'm gonna talk to Marissa as an aside whenever that's allowed.
Okay. Harley, do you like allow her to leave you?
What, Marissa?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. She's getting unhinged. She's fine. I have to find Mr. Thorpe is the only thing that I care about right now. I gotta find Mr. Thorpe.
He's with us.
He's with us?
I think that he walked
away.
off.
Yeah, he walked off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Harley just cares about talking to Mr. Thorpe and figuring out what the homecoming king.
Okay, so Bella, you wanted to talk to Marissa. Like, you can definitely. She willingly like steps a few like steps away from the rest of this argument. Like, while Hannah and Harley and Tom and Emma are still like having a like but what conversation, Marissa steps away with you.
And were they all in the car and like saw this shit happen?
They were all there, yeah. Are you asking Marissa this?
I'm about to.
Okay.
So Marissa, how was the drive here?
Fine. I don't know. No potholes or whatever.
Why did you guys stop at the Why did you guys stop at the forest?
I mean, it's like what Harley said. We were doing some pre-gaming. And you don't smell any alcohol on her breath.
Really? What did you drink?
Vodka. She's lying.
Really? Where is it? Do you have any more left?
It's in the car still, which is like, I mean,
you've changed a lot, Marissa.
Yeah, for the better.
No, not for the better. I just want you to know you were my best friend in the whole world, and you just literally abandoned me like every other friend I've made in my entire life. And now here you are, lying to my face. I know you haven't drank alcohol. I can't explain how I know, but you are a liar. And it really sucks that things had to go this way, because I really, really loved you as a friend. You were really important to me. And who even are you anymore?
Well, you know what, Bella? I'm really sorry about your bad attitude, but when Hannah leaves you like everyone else has in your life, don't come crying to me. All right? All right.
You're going to regret saying that. You're going to really regret it.
And she's just like,
have a nice homecoming.
You too. And she does the like perky cheerleader, like head wave, and then turns back to go to Harley.
I swear I'm going to eat that bitch.
Okay, so Harley, Hannah, Tom, you're still like in a circle. This has taken like no time at all because it's magic of TV. Hannah, you knew Harley was lying. You're trying to confront her with it. Do you want to make any sort of roll to get her to tell the truth, or like look into the darkness, or ignore her completely and go find Chad, or like
just vibe out? What's the plan?
If you find a mirror, you could ask it where Chad is.
That's what I would like to do eventually. But as I think I'm just gonna straight up accuse her of lying. And
okay, go ahead.
You're lying.
This conversation is still happening when like Bella and Marissa have walked away, but
Harley, you are lying. You don't drink. You haven't drunk at any party we've been at. You're just
Well, I wasn't gonna drink, but the others wanted to.
I don't believe you.
I'm sorry, I'm in shock. I'm sorry that you don't believe me. You never believe me anyway, but
That's actually untrue. I have been on your side throughout everything. I am always there for you, no matter how many times you put me down. I always back you up, no matter what, and you just lie to me constantly.
No, I don't. Everyone does that. That's not...
Everyone lies to me. Is that what you're saying? Because you sure do.
Look, I'm just telling you what I saw, okay? We went to the woods. Everyone else was gonna drink some alcohol. Chad's gone. Cordelia, I don't know what she's doing. That's the truth, okay? I don't know what you want me to say. I'm sorry that he's not here right now. Maybe he'll get here in time. I don't know. But like, what do you
did
think?
anything to him, Harley, and then I'm just gonna like walk away and like go to the bathroom.
And I'll follow Hannah to the bathroom.
Harley, do you do anything before she leaves? Like, are you gonna try and like get her to drop it? Like, she knows that you're lying, but like you could still attempt to do something else too, or are you just gonna let her go?
Oh God.
You still have to talk to Mr. Thorpe.
I do still have to talk to Mr. Thorpe. It's true. I have 2 strings on Hannah and I want to use one somehow. And I just
So the strings move enables you to tempt someone to do what you want, give them a condition, add 1 to your roll against them, or add 1 to the harm that you deal them.
Can I add a condition to Hannah of delusional?
Yeah, just tell me like how it is that you're doing it. So when you're giving someone a condition, they don't need to be present, but like talking behind someone's back, like if you talk to someone else and it like spread around, like there still needs to be an action done to give her that condition.
Can I say it as like to Tom, but like it's in hearing radius of other people?
Right.
Okay. Right. So I'm just going to turn to Tom and I'm going to be like, what does she even think that I could have done to him? Like, she's delusional. I don't
even know.
Right?
I think she's going crazy because like you're just having fun in the woods like any normal person.
Yeah, she's being so crazy. Normal. It's ridiculous. I
don't get it.
I don't either.
Weird, dude.
She is. You're right. Thank you so much. And I feel like validated and at peace with the world.
All right, so spend 1
on your you're going down too, buddy. It's time. It's time.
We're gonna make it so those arms don't grow back, bitch.
So spend 1 of your strings on Hannah, and Hannah, you will take the condition delusional. Okay, so we see this conversation where Harley obviously has her tone raised so everyone in the radius hears it and starts spreading it around because she used a move and she has power. So it just starts spreading around slowly as rumors and gossip do. And we see Hannah and Bella like stomping off towards, you said, the bathroom?
Yeah.
All right. What do you do?
I am headed straight for a mirror and I'm like, just the kind of angry where I don't I'm not holding the door open for Bella as she like follows me or anything. I'm just like, I have one set mind. I want to get to a mirror right now, and I would like to first look upon Cordelia.
Okay, so if you could roll with dark for me. Wait, do you have a string on Cordelia?
No.
Okay, so you won't be able to get a better roll than the partial success. So you see, like before, like all the times that you've spent with Cordelia in the past, like running like a movie and fast forward, or like a tape being rewound, like you just see it all like speed by you, but you can't, without a string on her, spend any to figure out what she's doing like right now. So yeah, you look at the mirror and maybe like you put your hands on the side of the sink and just like lean forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
The door, which is one of those like swinging doors, when you push into the bathroom, it almost slams back in Bella's face, but like she catches it and pushes in after you, and you look in the mirror and you just see all of the times that you've spent with Cordelia in the past. And like while you're seeing this, you also see like when you were a part of the cheerleading squad and things weren't as weird and awful, and like you thought that you were all friends, and then all of a sudden like you were ostracized. And so that's all you see, though. You don't see what she's doing right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna look at Chad.
Okay, do you have anything to like add anything to this roll at all?
No, I don't have any strings on any of them.
But yeah, I don't really think that you've done anything to Chad that would give you a string on him. Yeah. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to try and roll well.
You
go for it. Yes.
There she goes.
So you just weren't close enough to Cordelia. Your head is just full of Chad, and so when you look for Cordelia, it's just like a mess. And you can't really focus. But then you're like, I didn't want to look for Cordelia anyway. It's Chad that I wanted to see. And you get the like the fast forward of all the time you spent together. There was that one time when he let you paint his nails, when you had like a sleepover. There was another time when like you brought them all pizza after football practice. There was some time when you guys studied together, but then you gave up on that because Chad is a goofy dork, but he's not really gonna be a scholar of any time. And then it all like stops, like freeze frames on the present moment, and you see what looks like cookie crumbs being thrown at the camera screen, and then it like pans back and you realize it's shovels full of dirt being flung at the unmoving, eyes open face of Chad as he's laying in a very shallow ditch in the woods, with Cordelia still wearing her homecoming dress, shoveling dirt over his body.
I'm just gonna...
Hannah, what do you see?
It's just like very deep breaths, and I turn around and I'm like leaning back on the sink and just being like, and I look up at Bella. I'm just like, Bella, do you want to fucking eat Harley?